you need to be a modern gent. Here's what I see right now. I see either the black pill or just like the women hating crowd that are like, the world is unfair and all this stuff. And they're just like so aggressive this way. And then there's the other end of the spectrum, which is just like the dudes who just watch way too much rom-com and don't understand that they will be trampled over by women. The women in the modern world will eat them alive because they are too nice. They have no boundaries. So you want to be somewhere around, I'd say here, which is a little bit more on the skeptical side, but when the time is right. And by the way, be polite, be courteous, respectful to everyone. But going over the odds to be a true gentleman and give a woman the true gentlemanly experience, of course, you have to pick the right women. Don't just give that to anyone. So this means having old school gentlemanly values, but understanding the perils of modern day dating. As I said, there's so many women who set out to prey on nice guys. And when I say be a gentleman, some people think I mean be a simp. No, you need to understand how degenerate and crazy the modern dating world is. You need to look at her Instagram and understand realistically what kind of girl is she. You should be able to ask small fielding questions to her, see how she reacts in different environments, and from that derive realistically what kind of girl is she. So definitely you need to learn how to have your wits about you, but once you have fully scoped out a woman and assessed the quality of a woman, and if that sounds bad to some people, assess the quality of a woman, well, you think a woman isn't assessing the quality of a man, it goes both ways. So once you've properly assessed the situation, don't venture into the woman-hating territory, because honestly, that's a lot of what the whole Red Pill community has become. You know, they simply can't get over the fact that women in their 20s, especially early 20s, have certain privileges that men simply don't have. You know, all they can do is just cry and think about how unfair the world is. So cut that crap and be a modern gentleman. Now, here are a few examples. Now, the first one is pick up a girl and drop her home. Don't say, oh, I'll meet you there at 9 o'clock. Pick her up on the way. That's a gentlemanly thing to do. And obviously after, make sure she gets home safely. I've already discussed this, but pay the bill. The next simple thing, pull out the chair for her. And here's the next thing, and this might be a little graphic, make her finish first. Listen, if you want to get your numbers up and you want to have another notch in your belt, sure, just have sex. But quite frankly, if you want women that are going to stay around for a long time because they respect you, they're obsessed with you, they adore you, then you need to stop watching porn. You need to stop all this over-sexualization. You need to drop your ego and maybe learn a thing or two about female anatomy and the correct way to pleasure a girl. And once again, just a reminder, all of the things that I just listed, if a woman does not treat you with respect, if she is late, if she is on her phone all the time during your date, if she is all of these things and you still do all of those acts and do it for a prolonged period of time, even though she disrespects you, you are a simp. You are nothing else. You are needy. You have no other options. So you need to tolerate that sort of behavior. If a woman is nothing but respectful to you, on time, listens, is not on her phone, has positive, uplifting energy, and you do all of those things, you are a gentleman. You are the modern gent. So there's a very big difference. You need to understand that difference. Now, the last concept that the new Renaissance man lives by, or the top 1% that I would consider lives by, is never get